Welcome back to Harper Family Travel, and this is our second week in Thailand. We have completed 14 days in Thailand, and we've been 1 week in our monthly stay that we picked before we even got here. Very sort of, when you go to pick an Airbnb, you don't know kind of what you're getting into. Thankfully, there's reviews and things like that, but we are staying in our monthly stay, and we've been here a week, and it's going really well. I would say it's going very well. We are getting adjusted. We're finding restaurants. We're finding how do you go to the little store, and how do you get to the beach, and we're checking out our hotel, things like that. And I say it's a hotel, but it's kind of a condo. And at this condo, there are 8 pools, and there is a splash pad that the kids are absolutely loving. And if you've seen any of my shorts, I've been sharing about this. By the way, I've been doing like many shorts, and there's many shorts to come as well.
Absolutely.
I really love sharing in just little clips like that. So be sure and check those out. But we are staying at our condo, and it costs
$1,000 for the month.
Yeah, about $1,100. About
Yeah.
$1,100, I think this one was. And when we started this journey, we thought that, we can go and live in Thailand, and we can live under $1,000 pretty much in a lot of places in Thailand. And when we went to go look for an Airbnb, and I guess because it was only 2 months out that we found this one, we only booked it like 2 months ago. There were maybe less options, I'm not sure. But it was kind of difficult to try and find something under $1,100, but this one was. And so that's why we picked it. And we're trying to stay kind of within a budget. The kids have enjoyed the splash pad, like I said. And then me and the boys have been going down to the beach every day. I think we missed one day. And
It's just a little walk. They just do a little walk.
I timed it today, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It only takes about 4 minutes. It's about 2 blocks because it's one hotel over. So we walk back to the beach, and it's basically a length of a hotel. And me and the kids have really enjoyed going and discovering all of the things. Jeremy has been back at the condo.
Yeah.
Working.
I've been working, started a business, doing digital marketing.
What's digital marketing?
Oh, thank you, Amber. Digital marketing is a way for you to get your small business out there online, whether it's through your website, through social media, ad campaigns, pay-per-click. It goes on and on. If it's online and you need help, that's what I'm helping small business.
Small businesses, yes.
Yeah, so it takes a lot to get a small business going. And that's where I'm spending a lot of my time since we've gotten here.
Yes.
I've also been helping getting lunches and dinners prepared, or getting us food ordered, or getting us to a restaurant. Or we got some sandals and stuff the other day, and I got us coordinated over there.
We've already been to 2
here
malls
in this town.
Here in Hua Hin, and the malls are spectacular, by the way. Like the malls.
I know
in
you've heard that from our last video, but it's a whole different thing. It's like
specifically the food court.
Yeah, the food court is like, look, they had these Korean corn dogs, and I didn't get them, but I may go the next time and get it.
We should try it.
We should try it. But they're like this massive thing that's specialized with sauces, and you can get it with just a hot dog in it, or with cheese in it, or a combination of the two with all these different outsides. And it's 65 baht, and that's like almost $2.
And I would say we're getting better at the conversion between USD and baht.
Yeah.
35 baht is $1.
Right now on the exchange, it's about there, and it's been that way for a bit for us.
Yeah.
So you go, everyone says what they want. I go hunt it down. I'm like a human vending machine.
Yes,
and I
you are.
go.
Yes, because everybody's getting something different in the mall. I sit down with the kids, and Jeremy just goes around to all the places and gets everybody's food and brings it back. And you've gotten smarter about it, because he starts to get his food last.
Yeah.
Because if he gets it first, it's cold by the time he sits down. Everybody's done eating.
Yeah.
We're getting more efficient at it, I believe.
Yeah, and in this one mall specifically that I'm thinking of, kind of like a Target. Mm-hmm. Would you say it's more like a Target kind of deal? And you go in, and that's where we got the kids' sandals. But we walked around, and it had TVs and electronics, and it had fresh produce, and it had a bakery, and it had, hair products.
Yeah. The malls here have like grocery stores inside them.
Yeah, and then
or Targets inside. What we're trying to do, and what we thought we would do when we came here, is that we would eat out once a day and then just do something simple at the house the other meal of the day. And so we're getting to eat out once a day, and then we do sandwiches or fruit the other times because we get pretty full. And we always have ice cream because it's only like $1 here. And so the kids always get, usually rice and chicken. I'm going to do a montage on rice and chicken.
Kevin especially is all about the rice.
So we're figuring out the homeschool thing. We're figuring out trying to give dad time to work, and that's why I take the kids to the beach every morning, and then we try and have times where he can work. We try and have times where we go out to eat or order food, and then on the weekends they have a night market here, and it's like no other night market I've ever seen before.
Yeah, on our last video when we were in Bangkok before we left, we're like, we don't know if we like night markets, and yes we do.
Yes, oh my gosh, it was magical.
Yeah.
And special. There was live music, there was food everywhere, like many places you can go around and get different kinds of foods.
How many different ways can you cook a squid? We found many different ways.
Oh my gosh, the squid. And I want to do a night market video just to tell you all of the things that are at the night market, and it's also so visually beautiful, and they have all these lanterns everywhere. And it's just the atmosphere is really nice, and you're outside, and everybody is having a good time. And it's
from walking distance from where we are, so it's like about 6 or 7 minutes to get there and back. So the kids they love it. We've just been really getting settled in and trying to get a schedule, because now that we're doing monthly stays, we've really got to get in a routine. We've really got to figure out a way to give space, to allow for growth, to allow for education. Our families are bonding. We had, typical sibling rivalries happening, and those are already starting to shift, which is, amazing. And even if it's only for a season, I'll take it.
And we are kind of used to living in a smaller space. But different spaces have different needs and things that work and things that don't work. And so we've been here a week, so we're kind of working through those bugs and through those challenging issues, things like loud noises, things like now that Jeremy's home, we've got to have quiet times where he's working. We can't disturb Dad. If they have a question, they need to come to me about it, those types of things. But overall, we are really having a great time. I know back home, if we didn't get the twins out in the morning and the afternoon, they start their thing, and they either start wrestling or they start being loud, and it's just their age and their energy level. And so that is something we managed before we got here, and that is something we're continuing to manage. And really all it means is we've got to get out in the morning, and they're usually up doing their thing about 8 o'clock in the morning. And then also in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock, they start. And so that is something that we manage anyway, but in a different space, it's a little bit different each time.
Yeah.
And so we're just managing that. But
Hua Hin is just really been good to us over this past week. The night markets really hit the mark. The malls have hit the mark. The beaches hit the mark. The water park here, the little splash pad, has hit the mark. The pools have hit the mark. There's a place to work out. Jackson's been going there. Yeah. That's hitting the mark. So we're really having a good experience. There are some small things. We've noticed that most families around here are not our size, and so the trash cans are smaller. And
they're literally tiny.
They're like this big. No napkins.
Yes.
They don't hand out napkins very often.
And a lot of times you'll see toilet paper on the table.
Yeah.
And that's
your napkins.
Your napkins. And they only give napkins if you're eating those
really
the prawn.
Now we all got dirty hands.
So then we're share. It's like we're rationing.
Yes.
It's kind of like the towels.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your order at the grocery store that was $60? And our first grocery order, and he put in a big order. And there's all of these people here that deliver on motorcycles in their little box.
Oh, yeah.
And And the order got canceled, and the driver said his motorcycle wasn't working or something. But we kind of got the feeling that our order was so big that it didn't fit in the little motorcycle box thing.
Yeah.
And so then we decided, okay, we need to do like a little bit each day.
We've been ordering groceries each day.
So it fits in the motorcycle little box thing. And this is very different from my weekly trips to HEB in Texas, where we
miss you, HEB.
We order $350 worth of groceries every single time, and so it's a little bit different. But people don't buy groceries here as much because people eat out all the time.
It's cheap and healthier prepared food.
It's healthy. But the other thing I want to talk about is the beach has been so much fun. And if you're following my shorts, you'll get more details on what that's been like. But we have seen a starfish. We've seen hermit crabs by the hundreds. I actually saw some more hermit crabs today. They were medium size. And then there's spider crabs everywhere. There we saw, we caught an octopus that was like little like this. And we
sand dollars
by the handfuls, live ones, not just the shells, not just the dead ones, I guess. And so the kids have really loved just playing on the beach. And today we were covering up Levi in sand.
We've only been here for a week, but we're going to do this for a couple more weeks, and then we'll move to another part of Thailand, the southern part of Thailand called Phuket. And we're already looking forward to that. I'm already having a plan to get ready to be there, and also traveling into Malaysia, which will happen right after that. So follow along, subscribe to our channel if you're interested to see how a family of 6 gets around and starts hopping around to other countries. We're doing this slow stay thing, which is you're staying in about once a month in an area. And you know what? I already feel like, even a weekend, that we're getting a sense of what it's like to be here, not long term, but what it's like to be here for an extended period of time. But what we've experienced has been great.
Yeah. And if you want to follow me on Instagram for the shorts, if that's an easier platform for you, it's harperfamily.travels. That is our Instagram. It's actually my profile that I changed into Harper Family Travels, but I love doing short little videos. That is really all that we have to say. We could go on and on, but we won't.
Yeah, we'll save the night market stuff. There'll be a lot of B-roll with that. Yeah,
I have tons of footage from that because I just couldn't stop taking videos, like so neat. So anyways, until next time, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.